Now on WRDE Coast TV.
It's a clear start to our Friday with a nice day in store for Delmarva with lower humidity, then a hot and sunny weekend. I'll have all the details coming up next.
And it's the final day of the White Marlin Open. We'll give you a look back throughout the week and tell you what to expect today.
Biden beach trip, take two. 1 week after we ended a week-long stay to our coast, President coming back while dealing with more questions about those millions of dollars his family has received from foreign businesses.
Dogs rescued in Lewis, the troubling story about neglect and what is happening to those dogs now.
Murder investigation reward as Delaware State Police are stalled in their 2-year investigation of the death of a Lincoln man.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News Today. Your morning news starts right now.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. It is Friday, August 11th, 2023. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning. I'm Paige Marley.
And Paige with Bob is about to tell us this is like a top-notch weekend for all those outdoor activities.
That's right. I think he said it yesterday, or maybe you said it, but we'll take a rainy Thursday for a great weekend.
That was me.
That was you?
That was me.
You're the smart one.
I know.
I gotcha. Just messing with you. But Bobby, we'll take this weekend. Thank you for whatever you did.
Oh, well, I'm just the messenger. Yeah, just the messenger. It is going to be a great looking weekend. A little on the muggy side, a little hot, but it's August as summer is beginning to slowly wind down. Out the door this morning, looking good. Upper 60s to around 70 in Millsboro, 71 Bethany Beach. The boats going out for the White Marlin Open in Ocean City, 71, 68 Delmar, 68 in Seaford. We've got a west-northwest wind, so this will be a drier wind, offshore wind for today. So not as choppy today as it was yesterday for the participants in the White Marlin Open. Clouds and radar, hardly any clouds to speak of, looking at mainly clear skies as we have high pressure back to the west. A few clouds to our west. Those could be moving in through the afternoon. But out the door this morning, 60s and low 70s by 9, warming through the 70s. A few more clouds by the afternoon, and by the heating of the day, 87 Millsboro, 80 in Ocean City, 74 Dewey Beach, 87 in Lewis, and looking great, as Matt mentioned earlier. The party at the Scales will be a party. It's going to be beautiful weather for that. Heading off to work, we've got the serious things to do. We have the green light, clear skies early, and then for the afternoon commute, partly cloudy skies and good visibility.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. The countdown is on at the White Marlin Open in Ocean City. Today, it's the final day of the big event.
It is. As we know, it's a record-setting year for prize money, a whopping $10.3 million on the line. Coast TV News reporter Heidi Kirk is live in Ocean City. Heidi, we are expecting well over 300 boats to be fishing today.
Matt and Paige, we are just seeing the last few straggler boats head on out for the final day of fishing. You'll see a few of those behind me here. Now, we were here at 5 a.m. and let me tell you what, the crowds out here were huge. Everyone is hyped. It's a great vibe out here this morning. And Bob, as you said, beautiful weather. Now I want you to go ahead and take a look at some footage that we've shot throughout the week here at the White Marlin Open. It has been a busy week for anglers. Everyone trying to win that record-breaking amount of prize money. There's been some big fish on the board this week, but the big topic among the crowds yesterday, there has yet to be a qualifying white marlin on the leaderboard. On day 5, that's what's front of mind for many boaters as they head out. Now, participants are lucky that the weather's nice today, as you said, Bob, much improved over yesterday. So a big turnout's expected for anglers who had 3 out of 5 days this week to fish. Now, the scales open at 4 p.m. today, so that is what those anglers are looking ahead to, and they're going to close just after 9 p.m. tonight. So everyone's seeing what they can catch in that time frame, and those awards are going to be given out on Saturday. Back to you.
Now, Heidi, somewhat unusual, but not unheard of, there were no white marlin on the leaderboard heading into day 5.
Matt, we were just talking this morning, giving us a little bit of a history lesson. Back in 1986, that was the last time that no white marlins qualified. They have to meet that minimum size of 70 pounds, and none of them did that year. So we're hoping not a repeat this year, but only time will tell. Back to you.
All right, Heidi Kirk live in Ocean City. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now, again, today, final day for anglers to make a move. So we're going to take a look at the tuna because that's been the fish that's had a lot of action this weekend. Chris Metlick of Chickatee on the boat Fish Lake is still on top with that 247.5-pound tuna. If that one manages to hold, we'll find out later tonight, that'll be worth $1.2 million. Also on that leaderboard in tuna, it is Rochambeau. They are in second and third with some of their catches. Let's go to the dolphin category. Will McCater from Kent Island and his 31-pound fish, that is the leader there. He's on the boat, the Maverick. Wahoo standings, John Harris from Indian River, Delaware, on the boat, the Shooting Star. He's atop the Wahoo leaderboard with a 57-pound fish.
And we're going to take a look at the small boat leaderboard now. There were no results for the small boat daily points after day 4. Only 60 boats took to the water yesterday, but the Boat Prime Hook leads the race for small boat release with 420 points. As a reminder, in between our news coverage, just flip on over to the official TV station of the White Marlin Open. That's the Delmarva Sports Network. They have live updates directly from the scales at the White Marlin Open.
And if you are on the go, you can also download the Delmarva Sports Network app on your phone or smart TV.
Sounds great. I love that app. As anglers in the White Marlin Open looking to win, they're also looking to tackle 2 big community issues. Fishing for Muscular Dystrophy is one nonprofit participating in the White Marlin Open to raise money for research on that disease. They also have a raffle to win various cars that will contribute to their cause. And the Maryland Food Bank waits at the scales for donations of big catches to take to local food pantries. Over the last 15 years, the food bank has received 30,000 pounds of fish from this event.
This product is going right back to Ocean City, Maryland, Worcester County. There's 3 locations it's really being delivered to. There's Sunspot Ministries right down here, Diakonia, and our Salisbury branch.
And chances to enter that raffle for muscular dystrophy will continue until tonight at the booth at Marlin Fest.
All new this morning, another trip to the coast. President Biden returning to spend time at his North Shores home. According to the White House press office, Biden will leave for Delaware this evening around 6 p.m. and arrive shortly after 7. Biden visits as investigations by Congress into his family's foreign business dealings continue. Earlier this week, House Republicans made public bank records showing approximately $20 million going from those businesses to Biden family members. This will be the president's 8th trip to Rehoboth Beach this year.
Also happening today, Inland Bays Committee holding a meeting this morning. On the agenda, an update on the Environmental Monitoring Plan. Another focus of that meeting is the Coastal Resilience Plan. Part of this discussion will be centered around how the Center for the Inland Bays should prioritize shoreline restoration projects. And that meeting takes place Zoom from 9 a.m. to noon.
Got developing news out of Lewis. It's also some troubling news. This is a map of Maple Drive in the Sandy Brae neighborhood off of Route 1, and that is where neighbors say 35 small dogs were rescued from just some awful conditions. Got a photograph of one of them here. This is heartbreaking. This was given to us by the Brandywine Valley SPCA, and that dog had to undergo surgery Thursday afternoon. The dogs there, they had issues with fleas, matted fur with their teeth. In this video, you see the SPCA, they had to shave most of the dogs to help with these problems. Brandywine Valley SPCA says the dogs surviving their horrible conditions, it's nothing less than a miracle. Now, we went to Lewis to learn more about this troubling story. We spoke to some neighbors there. Here is what they told us.
This is not a good situation. And from what I could tell, it was only like 10 dogs, maybe. You know, I had no clue there was 35 dogs.
It's amazing how resilient dogs are, and they figured out a way to get out and ask for help.
And the house that these dogs were in, it had no running water, no electricity. Neighbors said they could smell the dogs from the street. Good news is some of the dogs, they are expected to be available for adoption as soon as this Sunday.
Today, Delaware State Police continue to be stalled in a murder investigation. Delaware Crime Stoppers rewarding $12,000 to any information that would lead to an arrest in the investigation of the murder of a 33-year-old man. According to DSP, DeAndre Gibbs of Lincoln was killed in Frankfort in May of 2021. Police say they arrived at Honolulu Road and Kaufman Lane, where the victim had crashed his car into the front of a house after getting shot. The Delaware State Police say you can give information on the phone or online, and tipsters will stay anonymous.
And today in the nation's capital, former President Trump's legal team expected to argue that President Biden's Justice Department's request for a protective order It will infringe on the former president's right to free speech.
Trump's ongoing legal battle comes as his Republican rivals descend on Iowa for political tradition unlike any other. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us what could come from another meeting in court between the former president's legal team and special counsel Jack Smith.
Former President Trump's legal team back in court today. The federal judge overseeing the election interference case against him will hear arguments over whether to impose a protective order restricting what Trump can say publicly about the matter.
I will talk about it. I will. They're not taking away my First Amendment right.
Trump's calendar ahead of the 2024 election is filling up with a mix of court dates and political events. Supporters are keeping a close eye on all of it.
I think they're all bogus charges.
I voted for him when he lost to Biden, so I guess it kind of depends on more I hear about the other ones running with him.
With the first GOP debate less than 2 weeks away, candidates are making their way to the Iowa State Fair to make their case to voters.
Part of the debate prep is right here, Iowa State Fair, talking to real voters, real people, understanding their concerns.
That's what this is about, identifying for voters, my background, my family, my accomplishments, but most importantly, our vision for the future.
We know how to solve what ails America. That's new Republican leadership in the White House.
Republican hopefuls pitching themselves as an alternative to the frontrunner, who faces battles on both the legal and political front. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And there could be more legal drama ahead for former President Trump. A fourth criminal indictment. This one's in connection to the efforts to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. Well, that could come as soon as next week.
And we still have plenty more news to get to this morning on Coast TV News Today.
The page coming up, preventing mosquito bites. There is concern after the West Nile virus has been found in Delaware.
Also boosting internet service. The latest SpaceX launch this morning, expected to improve access worldwide.
And start of Skimboard Championship, the annual event returning to Dewey Beach for 3 days of competition. Coast TV News Today, it's back after this.
White Marlin Open Leaderboards coverage is brought to you by RudyMarine.com, where family boating begins. The 50th annual White Marlin Open is making a splash on Delmarva Sports Network. Tune in August 7th through 11th for live coverage from the scales in Ocean City, Maryland, as anglers from across the world compete in the world's largest and richest billfish tournament. Experience the thrill and suspense as competitors vie for the biggest catch of the year. Catch the leaderboard, highlights, and more from the White Marlin Open on DSN. Brought to you locally by Rudy Marine.
This season, add more curb appeal at Johnson Seed and Feed. Browse through our nursery area where we have a great selection of plants, shrubs, tropicals, and flowers that will bring your yard to life. Whether you have a flourishing green thumb or just a beginner, roll up your sleeves and visit our new Done Planting Bar. Choose your decorative pot to add vibrant flowers or lush green plants to make your custom arrangement. Let your masterpiece bloom by creating a botanical paradise for your yard at Johnson Seed and Feed.
You have the power to leave the world a little better than you found it. You have the power to live a more carefree life. You have the power to make your home more energy efficient and less costly to operate. Solar from Clean Energy USA can give you that power. With over 14 years of experience and thousands of systems installed, solar power is more attainable than ever with generous incentives, making it less costly than you may think. Contact Clean Energy USA today to get your power.
Farmers Bank of Willards and Delmarva Sports Network want to congratulate this year's Scholar Athlete Award winners. We are incredibly proud of your work on and off the field. These awards are made possible by Farmers Bank of Willards.
Athletic excellence and academic excellence can be married together in a way that makes this community a better place. We love supporting the local schools, the local athletes. They are our future, so that's why we wanted to participate in the program.
Good luck in your next chapters, future leaders.
It is exactly 6:15 on this beautiful Friday morning. Boardwalk Plaza, Cam Rehoboth Beach. Got some joggers, got some walkers on the boardwalk. A little bit of haze, but blue skies, and we've got temperatures in the 60s and low 70s out there with mostly clear skies. It's going to be a beautiful day for the White Marlin Open. Whatever you have going on outdoors, if you have the day off, it's a great day. And we're looking at some clouds back to the west. If you play pickleball, I haven't played that yet, but it looks like a great game. We're looking at a mix of sun and clouds today, and temperatures warming into the mid-80s.
Well, happening this morning, it is the opening day of the 2023 Pro-Am World Championship of Skimboarding. It's in Dewey Beach. Skimboarding, similar to surfing, they use a different board and they skim the waves, breaking right at the shoreline. Check-in for competitors, that starts at 8 a.m. And according to event organizers, the top 4 competitors in all divisions will receive medals and prize bags. There will be cash prizes presented to the top participants in the men's professional division and top 4 in the women's professional division. Well, more on the competition later on Coast TV News Today. New this morning, the Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. This was at 1:17 a.m. with 22 Starlink internet satellites. This is the 9th flight for the first stage booster being used in this mission. In May, SpaceX announced it had more than 1.5 million subscribers to Starlink. That's an internet service, and the company's internet service is available in more than 60 countries.
This is kind of cool. Elon Musk is holding his version of a garage sale. Now that Twitter is X, it's auctioning off some remnants of its old brand. Some specialty items for sale include a reconstructed barn and a large bird cage welded with a Twitter logo. 2 paintings that depict Ellen DeGeneres' 2014 Oscar selfie, that was iconic, and former President Barack Obama celebrating his re-election. The 584 items open at $25 each. I'll have to check that out. Bidding set for next month in San Francisco. More and more Americans are failing to make payments on their credit cards and their auto loans. A report from Moody Investors Service this week indicates delinquencies of at least 30 days are past pre-COVID levels. It shows new credit card payment lapses rose 0.7% between the first and the second quarter. For recent auto delinquencies, that increase is 0.4%. Those numbers are still below the levels of the Great Recession, but they are a sign Americans are struggling to keep up with high prices.
Well, more to come this morning. The Supreme Court blocking a bankruptcy settlement for Purdue Pharma with liability claims on the board. Court's looking into who should be held responsible.
And we're seeing a gorgeous sunrise on our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. It's going to be a warm day with lots of sunshine and then a hot and humid weekend on the way. I'll have the details after the break as Coast TV News Today continues.
Telemundo presents the most ambitious reality show in Hispanic television history, Los 50, The Lion is King.
Este es mi reto.
As 50 celebrities compete for $350,000. Drama, rivalries, alliances.
Si tú me buscas, me vas a encontrar.
Tranquila, que si no ahorita te tranquilizo, mami.
Are all just part of the fun. Who will be the last one standing? Los 50, Monday through Friday, only on Telemundo.
Our beautiful Delaware beaches give people a place to relax and unwind from their busy lives. But even in paradise, accidents and injuries can happen. From beach house rental mishaps to car accidents, unexpected injuries can turn your summer into a nightmare. That's where the Law Office of Trapnickel comes in. Our experienced personal injury team understands the complexities of beach-related accidents and are here to fight for your rights. Don't let an unexpected injury ruin your summer. The Law Office of Trapnickel, your priority is our priority.
Collaboration and teamwork is what leads us to success. And at Pam Price & Associates, our philosophy is better together. We believe in working together to find solutions for our clients to help them achieve their goals, one home at a time.
It's about building relationships and providing the best experience with results.
Whether you are buying or selling, we have the market knowledge and resources to handle all your real estate needs. So let the team at Pam Price & Associates help you get to your next destination.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you want to live a healthier and more empowered life? Whether it's been a lifelong struggle or you're new to weight loss, we can help you get the results you're looking for. At Tidal Health, we offer a comprehensive and customized approach to weight loss that includes surgical and medical options. Our team of dedicated professionals is committed to making sure you have the knowledge and support to reach your goals and get on the path to wellness. To learn how you can reach your goal weight, visit TidalHealth.org/loseweight today.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
It is 6:20 on this Friday morning. A beautiful look there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The sunrise. That's our Tyndall's Casual Furniture. You're looking at the sun rising over Laurel today. It's a good reminder to wear your sunscreen today, Bob. And how about some bug spray?
Bug spray is good, but you know, I haven't encountered too many mosquitoes this summer. Have you guys?
I don't normally get bit. I'm lucky.
Wow, you're lucky. I know they've been staying away from me miraculously, so but definitely have the bug spray handy, especially if you're in wooded areas, and have the sunscreen, the higher SPF sunscreen with a lot of sun expected today. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. That will get you to the Coast TV weather app. Great to have heading into the upcoming weekend. 86 today. That is average for this time of year. We're into the low 90s this weekend. We're going to add humidity to that as well, so it's going to feel hot and sticky, and then not as hot and sticky early next week as we increase showers and storms. We're looking at 60s and 70s out the door this morning, 71 in Ocean City as folks are heading out or probably already out to their destination to fish today. 68 in Del Mar, 69 Lewis, 70 in Rehoboth Beach as we have a west-northwest wind, and that's a drier wind. We're looking at slightly lower humidity for today as we're looking at mostly clear skies, not only on Delmarva, but off to our west as well. A few clouds across Pennsylvania, also a few more clouds across the Ohio Valley, but it's high pressure dominating our weather, and I think those clouds increase a little bit this afternoon. Here's Futurecast at noon. Already 83 Millsboro, Del Mar, Seaford 82. Some 70s along the beach. I think you'll see a little bit of a sea breeze or a southerly breeze. We're seeing a little green, maybe indicating a spot shower, but I think we're keeping it dry. Just a mixture of sun and clouds, looking great for the party at the Scales this evening. Hopefully somebody brings in a white marlin. As we go into Saturday morning, 60s and low 70s, mostly clear. And by tomorrow afternoon, starting to get hot and humid, and maybe a stray shower or storm right along the sea breeze. Otherwise, we keep it dry. And then Sunday morning, it's mild and muggy in the 70s, and then up to about 90 in Millsboro into the afternoon on Sunday. A few clouds along the beaches with temperatures into the 70s, but you are going to want to stay hydrated because we're going to be seeing that humidity really kicking up the heat index values. Here's the future wind gusts. They're coming out of the west for today, so an offshore wind, not too choppy on the seas, around 2 to 3 feet. And then the southerly breeze, little sea breeze kicks in this afternoon, west wind over the land. And then as we go into Saturday, everybody starts getting into a southerly breeze, but not especially strong as we go through that time period. Muggy meter at times it will be comfortable, at other times muggy to humid. And then by early next week, starting to feel kind of miserable. And the heat index this afternoon is lower 90s. And then it gets worse into the weekend. Stay hydrated, find a shady spot, have fun, but try to stay out of the sun. Feeling like mid to upper 90s. And then as we go into Sunday, look at that, flirting with 100 in some places with that heat index. Whew, hot and steamy weekend. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 86 today, then low 90s for the weekend. Maybe a few storms Monday and Tuesday, middle to upper 80s.
And don't forget, you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our radio stations. Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3, 93.5 The Beach, and on Big 107.7. The Supreme Court announced Thursday that the bankruptcy reorganization of opioid maker Purdue Pharma will be put on hold. This move comes after an emergency request from the Biden administration raised objections about a provision that protects the Sackler family from liability and lawsuits. The legal question raised is whether the bankruptcy court had the authority to release the Sackler family members from the claims being made by opioid victims. Purdue made billions from OxyContin, a widely available painkiller that fueled the opioid epidemic.
Well, still ahead, and as we learned just moments ago, everybody but Paige has to focus on preventing mosquito bites because there is a concern after a West Nile virus case has been discovered in Delaware.
Local art, athletes, and animals. I'm Mallory Metzner. Coming up, I'll show you all the cool things to do this weekend.
Window World, the nation's #1 replacement window company, also specializes in siding and doors too. Save $500 off a whole house of vinyl siding, many styles and colors to choose. Save $200 off entry doors, plus get a free storm door. 0% financing for 18 months available. Superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Call now for a free estimate today.
WRDE weather brought to you by Window World of Delmarva, simply the best for less.
Do you have one of these? Let us turn it into this. It's not magic, it's the Car Store's Buying Center. We make it easy and it's hassle-free. Call today or visit yourbuyingcenter.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
In 1948, my grandfather created JD Asphalt. Starting as a small contractor, he built his company by providing the highest quality work. 3 generations later, we're still focused on laying down the best pavements possible. Whether it's commercial or residential, we deliver personalized attention with every project, bringing an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site. That way, we can deliver fast, premium results that last.
Call JD Asphalt now and ask about our 0% financing options.
It's baseball season, and the Delmarva Shorebirds is your home for fun. Join 93.5 The Beach for Thirsty Thursdays every week. Plus, don't miss special 102.5 WBOC Maryland Pride Thursdays presented by Spicer Brothers. And don't miss Big Beer Fridays with Big Classic Rock 107.7. It's a summer of fun. Let's play ball.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
The Buying Center. We're here to buy your car or truck. Get an offer in minutes and get paid the same day. It's fast, it's easy, and you can get paid the same day. Call the Buying Center now at 302-381-2674.
West Nile virus has been found in Delaware. It was discovered in a chicken station upstate. The best way to prevent getting bitten by a mosquito in the first place is to use insect repellent anytime you go outdoors. But not everyone is following this advice.
Usually I don't worry about the mosquitoes until they start biting me, so if they do, then I'll try to break out some bug spray, but usually at that point it's too late.
Delaware health officials are reminding us there's no vaccine, there's no treatment for the West Nile virus, so prevention is key. If you develop any symptoms after being bitten by a mosquito, contact your doctor immediately.
Well, this is the mosquito season, but we got a big change in the UV index. I know yesterday was low, so low SPF for me.
That's what it means.
Maybe you.
Yeah.
Maybe not the case today.
Yeah, high SPF, high UV probably, Bob.
Yes, that's the case, exactly, with the wall-to-wall sunshine. Here's our UV index brought to us by Face of Grace, a practice in sun safety. That UV index was lower yesterday, but it's up to an 8 today. We're into the very high range. That's also the case into Saturday and Sunday. Drops a little bit Monday with clouds and storms, but then back to the very high range on Tuesday. So you probably know the drill by now. The higher SPF sunscreen, find the shade, and also limit your time outdoors if you can, and avoid the sun late morning into early afternoon. It will be a hot and humid weekend. More on the forecast coming up in just a bit.
And it's a weekend of popular summer events all along the coast. Plenty of opportunities to attend at least one of them, Paige.
Definitely. Coast TV News reporter Mallory Metzner shows us some cool things you can do again or for the first time this weekend.
Some recurring summer events are getting another go this weekend, and for some of them, it's your last chance to attend for the season. I cannot believe it's already the final second Saturday of the summer in Milton. The Milton Chamber of Commerce's monthly event will feature Malin, an adult female pit bull terrier mix from Grassroots Rescue. This event aims to promote both the rescue's mission and shopping local in Milton and Harbison. Walk into businesses where you see Malin's photo in the storefront for a chance to win a $50 gift card. The Rehoboth Art League's outdoor show is back again this weekend from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. More than 100 artists and artisans from all over the country are displaying and selling their fine arts and crafts at the League's Henlopen Acres campus. Watch top amateur skimboarders compete in the ZAP World Championships of Skimboarding. The competition runs all weekend long at McKinley Street in Dewey Beach. Cruise into the sunset with the Mare Institute on Sunday. The Dolphin Tour will embark from the Cape May Lewis Ferry Terminal at 6:30 p.m. Organizers say ticket sales will go toward the response and rescue of marine mammals and sea turtles. 50 artists are painting around Ocean City and Assateague Island all weekend long. It's the 18th Artists Paint OC event. The Art League of Ocean City is hosting this event through Sunday. That includes a wet paint sale and festival. Meet the artists and watch them paint and compete for prizes. You can even take one of their masterpieces home for yourself. For tickets, event schedules, and more, go to our website and click on the Cool Things to Do tab.
Brought to you by North Bay Marina, where boaters have the most fun.
Broken down AC system? Horizon has you covered with same-day repairs and next-day installs guaranteed. Don't wait. Schedule your next service online in seconds. Call, scan, or visit us at horizonservices.com.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row, brought to you by Pohanka of Salisbury.
Surface Solutions is rolling across Delmarva, providing the best asphalt and concrete installation for your home or business. Our professional team is transforming the asphalt industry with an impeccable reputation for quality. We guarantee a timely response, unparalleled customer service, and a detailed free estimate in days, not weeks. Call the exterior surface specialists at Surface Solutions and ask about our special financing rates as low as 0%.
Call the professionals at Surface Solutions and discover the difference.
Everyone deserves to be remembered with dignity and respect. The Eastern Shore's most trusted experts in funeral services offer another option for those seeking a simplified alternative. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services is simple and affordable, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with convenient phone or virtual consultations. And e-signing makes our streamlined documentation quick and easy. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services in Berlin. Simply respectful.
Delmarva's Classic Rock. Big 107.7. No hot water? No problem. Just call Horizon Services. We're there same day with a brand new water heater and a professional fix for any other plumbing emergency. For all of your plumbing needs, call today or visit us at horizonservices.com.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News Today. Your morning news starts right now.
August 11th, 2023. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
And we are heading towards the weekend. Saturday could be one of those great days, Paige, for some beverages and crabs, because that's what Delaware does.
And it's what Maryland does better.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Wow.
I can only tell the truth here on the show. I'm so sorry. Hey, first floor meteorologist Bob Trihey agrees with me.
Mary
Bob.
I am staying out of this. Out of your border war. I'm staying out of it. All right, they're both great states. They both have great crabs and beverages. Temperature-wise, this morning we're looking at 60s and low 70s out the door. 69 Greenwood, Lewis 69, 71 at Bethany Beach. We've got a west-northwest breeze, and that's an offshore breeze. Won't be as choppy today for the boaters as it was yesterday, as we're looking at mainly clear skies. Looking great across Delmarva, great visibility for any outdoor activity. There are some clouds back to the west, and those could be moving in through this afternoon. Here's Futurecast at noon. We're looking at 80s inland, some 80s along the coast, also some 70s sprinkled in, so a mix of sun and clouds, bit of a sea breeze into the afternoon, but much warmer inland, mid to upper 80s, and looking great for this evening. All right, our car wash forecast looking pretty good the next 3 days, so get out there, wash the car, shine up the tires, I should say, and add the wax as well.
Sounds great, Bob. Thank you. A record-breaking amount of prize money still on the line on day 5 of the White Marlin Open. It is the final countdown in Ocean City as anglers are heading out for their last chance to catch a fish that makes it onto the leaderboard. It's been a busy week for anglers, everyone trying to win the record-breaking amount of prize money. There's been some big fish on the board this week. The big topic among the crowds yesterday, though, there has yet to be a qualifying white marlin on the leaderboard at the White Marlin Open. Get that. On day 5, that is what is front of mind as those boats head out. Participants are lucky that the weather today looking much improved over yesterday, so definitely a big turnout is expected for anglers who had 3 out of 5 days this week to fish. Those scales open at 4 p.m. today. Anglers have until 9:15 p.m. to get their fish weighed. The awards will be presented Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. All right, well, there's a chance Tinseltown will be sparkling again. The Writers Guild of America and Hollywood Studios are having a sit-down later today to continue negotiations.
Yeah, the goal here is to try to end that ongoing strike that's put a halt to your favorite stars on the screen. And John Lawrence shows us a glimpse of potential progress for the pause in the entertainment industry.
Hollywood is still looking for a happy ending for the soap opera that's crippling the entertainment industry. For more than 100 days, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers and the Writers Guild of America haven't seen eye to eye on various issues. Those include the use or non-use of artificial intelligence, higher salaries, and better residuals from streaming platforms.
This is a wake-up call not only for the entertainment industry, but for every industry to really look at that and say, we are not being paid fairly. We are not being paid a fair share of the pie for what we are contributing to these industries.
The ongoing standoff is causing havoc for film and TV production schedules, including the 75th Emmy Awards ceremony, which was scheduled for September, but has now been postponed to January 2024.
They cannot do the Emmy Awards without the actors and the writers. How are you going to do it?
During Disney's quarterly earnings call Wednesday, CEO Bob Iger said, quote, "It is my fervent hope that we quickly find solutions to the issues that have kept us apart these past few months. But when it's all said and done, one side has the upper hand."
These studios can hold out pretty long, but these actors and these writers, unless you're, Meryl Streep or Tom Cruise, it makes it very difficult to put food on the table.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
And this writer strike, it's already outlasted the standoff that took place in 2007 and part of 2008. The longest writer strike so far, that happened in 1988. That is when they picketed for 154 days. Well, new this morning, another trip to the coast. President Biden returning to Delaware to spend time at his North Shore's home. According to the White House press office, Biden will leave for Delaware this evening around 6 p.m. and arrive shortly after 7. He visits as investigations by Congress into his family's foreign business dealings continue. Earlier this week, House Republicans made public bank records showing approximately $20 million going from these businesses to Biden family members. This will be the president's 8th trip to Roboth Beach this year.
Also happening today, Inland Bays Committee will hold a meeting this morning. On that agenda, we have an update on the Environmental Monitoring Plan. And another focus of that meeting, the Coastal Resilience Panel. Part of this discussion will be centered around how the Center for the Inland Bays should prioritize the shoreline restoration project. That meeting takes place on Zoom from 9 a.m. to noon.
Got a developing news story out of Lewis, troubling one too. We are showing you on a map Maple Drive in Sandy Bray neighborhood off of Route 1 there. Neighbors say 35 small dogs were rescued from what they are calling deplorable conditions. Here's a particularly heartbreaking photograph that we received from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. This dog had to undergo surgery Thursday afternoon. The dogs had issues with fleas, matted fur with their teeth. In this video, you see the SPCA, they had to shave most of the dogs to help with these problems. Brandywine Valley SPCA says the dogs surviving their horrible conditions, it's nothing less than a miracle. That's what they're saying. One neighbor was shocked that so many dogs were inside that house. Good news is that some of the dogs that they're working on, they will be available for adoption as soon as this Sunday. Got a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead, the chance to be a race car driver. Oh, that's what the Dover Motor Speedway is offering. How to participate in a fun event for a good cause. Also, how this family is keeping tradition alive for the 50th anniversary of the White Marlin Open. The Delmarva Sports Network has that story.
And state troopers have your back. Or backpack, that is. How to donate to kids who need supplies to go into the school year fully prepared. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
The 50th Annual White Marlin Open is making a splash on Delmarva Sports Network. Tune in August 7th through 11th for live coverage from the scales in Ocean City, Maryland, as anglers from across the world compete in the world's largest and richest billfish tournament. Experience the thrill and suspense as competitors vie for the biggest catch of the year. Catch the leaderboard, highlights, and more from the White Marlin Open on DSN. Brought to you locally by Rudy Marine.
Honey, where are you?
Whether it's a natural disaster or just everyday life's mishaps, Royal Plus brings calm to the chaos. In disaster's wake, there's one call to make. Royal Plus.
No strangers here, just friends you've not met yet. With an outside patio and inside charm, Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Milton is a local's favorite on the banks of the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Lewis, gorgeous views, free parking, and the best happy hour at the beach, with room for everyone. And for a truly special event, go no further than the Lewis Room at Irish Eyes. The panoramic views, in-house chef, and professional team will make it easy to plan your next event. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Wow! It looks great in here! Hey, Mark! I'm here to help, buddy!
Sounds good! We're a little short-staffed.
No problem! I brought my crew!
Well, why not? Let's get started! Everybody needs a hot tub. Yeah! Who doesn't need a pool toy?
Hey, put it back! So what you got here?
It's a Finley O sauna for all your aches and pains. Yeah! So come see us at our new showroom, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford.
Why not?
It is 6:41 on this Friday morning. A beautiful start to the day. Dry tech cam showing Assawoman Bay. Well, just a little bit of wave action, not much, as we have a northwest wind 70 in Ocean City, as I'm sure most of the boats are out now in their destination for the White Marlin Open. 69 Georgetown, Redden right now 67. And we've got a westerly wind right now, and it'll be pretty light through the day, so the sea's not as choppy as they were yesterday, as we're looking at mostly clear skies, great visibility, and just a few clouds back to the west. Here's our Face of Grace UV index, and for today it is very high. In fact, that's the case right through the week, and it drops a little bit on Monday, but then back to very high on Tuesday. Make sure you have the higher SPF and reapply it when you get out of the pool or the ocean. Find the midday shade, limit time outdoors, and avoid the sun late morning into the afternoon. I'll have your forecast coming up in just a little bit.
Well, Delaware State Police are looking to lend a helping hand of the school year. They will once again be hosting Operation Troopers Have Your Backpack. Program helps elementary school-age kids in need with, you guessed it, a backpack. But the pack is filled with school supplies. The troopers are asking for donations, which you can take to any troop or Delaware State Police Federal Credit Union. And we do have a list of supplies for the children that they need on our website. DSP is collecting supplies until August 21st, and they will hand them out at the start of the school year.
Open, a stormy and rainy day, but it was an active one at the scales. We have a new second place on the leaderboard from Game Over with the 221.5-pound tuna, but the White Marlin Open is so much more than a $sign prize. You guys were able to be the first boat of the day, bringing in 5 tuna, but you're here for a much bigger story.
Yep, we're here for my dad, who fished every White Marlin Open, the first 49. He died 2 weeks after the 49th tournament last year, and this is what he lived for, the first Sunday in August. This is his favorite thing to do.
What does it mean for you to be out here still as a family and keep that tradition alive?
It's a great thing. It's, you know, what he instilled in us. We've been doing it for years and years and years, and it allows us to spend time with our family. And the big thing, though, was doing what my father wanted to do, because this is what he loved.
There is a ton of questions going into today. Will we see the first marlin? Will there be a Michael Jordan sighting? And will that 247-pound tuna remain on top and win that $10.3 million jackpot? We'll find that out today, so make sure you tune in to the Delmarva Sports Network for all of the updates. Reporting from the White Marlin Open for DSN, I'm Kayla Santiago.
Still to come, laps for charity. Dover Motor Speedway offering the chance for you to be a race car driver, this for a good cause.
A beautiful start to our Friday. Hershey Exteriors Cam 70 in Ocean City. Little waves out there. Should be a beautiful day, and the weekend is looking hot and humid. I'll have all the details coming up next as Coast TV News Today continues.
Honor the life and legacy of Corporal Keith Hecook at Hecook Fest 2023, Sunday, August 27th from 2:30 to 9. Join us at the Kylan Barn Amphitheater at Heron Ponds in Del Mar. Enjoy food, drinks, plus live music from chart-topping country duo Low Cash and Delmarva's own Jimmy Charles. Tickets start at just $35, with all proceeds going to support Operation We Care, Tunnel to Towers, and Behind the Line. Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers.
Warm weather is here, and so are the mosquitoes. This season, take back your yard with Rice's Mosquito Defense Program starting as low as $69. We utilize the best treatment methods combined with industry-leading products. Right now, when you combine Mosquito Defense with an annual home protection program, you can save up to $199 and protect your yard and home all year long. Rice's Termite and Pest Control, where protecting your home is the family business. Visit us online at delmarvasbestpestcontrol.com.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is proud to power so many incredible people and places. We power veterans who answered the call to serve, restaurants cooking up your favorite meals, and colorful gardens that make Delaware beautiful. We serve members keeping the history of our skies and the history of our highways preserved for future generations. And through scholarships, safety programs, and internships, we're empowering young Delawareans to seek a brighter future. We touch thousands of lives every day, and that's why we work hard to keep your lights on.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Bloomy Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Bloomy Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, accessories, and fun. Bloomy Boutique.
4 convenient locations, 2 in downtown Lewis, Milford, and Longneck, and easy online shopping at bloomyboutique.com.
It is 6:46 on this beautiful Friday morning. A live look at Ocean City on our Dry Tech Cam. Don't see any right now, but you know those boats are out there enjoying the beautiful morning for the White Marlin Open.
Certainly are. And well, you know, I might today with the forecast, I might want to fish today. Might want to check out some of the skimboarding, and by looking by the hour-by-hour report on the Coast TV weather app, looking pretty good, Bob.
Thumbs up. What did we say, 400 boats or so going out today for the White Marlin Open?
Close to it.
That's impressive. You know, of course, yesterday we had the bad weather, so I'm sure everybody's going to be out there trying to catch that White Marlin today, and hopefully they will. And make sure you do scan that QR code for the Coast TV weather app. Here are the temperatures the next several days. The average high is 86 now. I think we're right there this afternoon. A little cooler at the beaches, and then it gets hot and humid into the weekend with lower 90s. You factor in the humidity, it's going to feel like mid to upper 90s. And then a little cooler Monday and Tuesday as we bring in more clouds and maybe more showers and storms. But 60s and 70s out the door right now. 70 in Ocean City for the big tournament. 67 in Selbyville. Del Mar 67, as is Seaford. And we've got a light westerly wind. Anytime we get a west to even northwest wind this time of year typically means that we're getting drier air, and that's what's happening. Humidity will be a little lower today as we're seeing lots of sunshine out there, or at least clear skies. Some clouds off to the north across eastern PA and Jersey. Also, a few clouds moving through the Ohio Valley. I think some of these clouds will move in later today, but we're going to keep it dry. Here's Futurecast this morning, warming through the 60s and 70s, and then by noon into the 80s, around 84 in Selbyville, 83 Salisbury, Berlin, 85, and 73 in Dewey Beach. So there will be some 70s along the coast as we'll see a southerly breeze kicking up there this afternoon. But inland, we have a westerly wind, and that's a warm wind. Looking at 86 in Millsboro, 87 in Selbyville. And through this evening, of course, they'll be celebrating in Ocean City, hopefully somebody with a White Marlin, and having the party at the scales, 79 in Ocean City at 7:30, 70s and 80s elsewhere. And then as we go into Saturday morning, 60s and 70s, and then the heat is on as we go into tomorrow afternoon. Upper 80s, lower 90s inland, a little cooler along the beaches. At least there'll be a breeze there. And then on Sunday, it's going to be another hot and humid day. today. 2:30, 93 in Selbyville. But you want to head to the beach for relief where temperatures are in the 70s. We've got a westerly wind and even a sea breeze as we go into this afternoon. And then tonight, we start to get into that southerly breeze. Nothing especially strong as we go into Saturday. At our muggy meter, it's comfortable at times, and then it gets a little muggy and very humid, I think, as we go into the weekend. And then by, well, Tuesday, we're looking very humid to miserable. Be careful out there. Feels like temperature today, low 90s, feeling like mid-90s Saturday, and even mid to upper 90s on Sunday, close to 100. That feels like temperature. Summer is still hanging on. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 86 today, lower 90s this weekend with sun and clouds. And then we're looking at the chance of a few storms by Monday and Tuesday, mid to upper 80s. We keep it in the mid 80s and dry Wednesday and Thursday.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. The Dover Motor Speedway, they're giving everyone the chance to be a race car driver. Speedway Charities, Dover Motor Speedway chapter. They're holding a charity event on Saturday, September 30th from 1 to 3 p.m. People will have the opportunity to drive their personal car around the famous Monster Mile track. And we have more information about how to register on our website, WRDE.com.
It is 6:50 this morning. It's time to check in with our Coastal Pet of the Day, brought to you by Maggie's Pet Boutique.
And the Coastal Pet of the Week, total athlete here. Nina is a rescue pug from Mexico who lives in Berlin. She spent her journey to Maryland on the Real Fun Sport fishing boat, and Nina was sent to us by Michelle.
Living the life. We want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us some photos and telling us what makes your pet so special. First, what you do is you look at your screen.
And that's where you'll find information to email us at content@WRDE.com. You can watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. like you're doing now to see all the pets we feature. And coming up in 2 days on Sunday, check out our Facebook page. That way you can get a look at the pets that we will feature for next week.
A beautiful end to the week, but we've got a hot and humid weekend on the way. I'll tell you how hot it gets with Futurecast after the break as Coast TV News Today continues.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, you're always a local at Beach Barrels in North Ocean City. Enjoy great times and great vibes at our unique bar. Try our award-winning Primo Hoagies that are made fresh to order. Cheer on your favorite sports team on our numerous big screens. Our live music scene is out of this world, hosting the area's best local and regional acts. Come in, grab a seat, or enjoy our brand new outside deck featuring beautiful palm trees, comfy seating with a tropical vibe. We're open every day from 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. See you at Beach Barrels, 133rd and Coastal Highway.
When it comes to your home, you need a local contractor you can trust and quality you can count on. Spicer Brothers is properly licensed in Maryland, Delaware, and Virginia, and we're here to help.
Our team is committed to customer satisfaction, and we stand behind our work with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty.
Right now, finance your entire project with no interest and no payments until 2025. So, for all your exterior and bathroom remodeling needs, call the company you can trust. Spicer Brothers, we've got you covered.
Building relationships and making my clients top priority has helped me be the #1 realtor in Delaware 2 years in a row. Our team is growing so we can continue to make our clients top priority. At Pam Price & Associates, you are surrounded by trusted professionals to ensure you have the best experience possible. Loving where you live is our passion. Whether you are buying or selling, we will help you through the entire process. So let Pam Price & Associates help you get to your next destination.
Are you tired of boring parties? Level up with the ultimate mobile gaming unit from Precision Paintball. Bringing the highest caliber gaming party right to you. Feel the power of infinite entertainment with the latest titles and game consoles. Across 7 HDR 4K displays in our luxury climate-controlled gaming trailer that seats up to 28 players stadium style. From adventure to racing and sports to endless action arena shooter titles you'll love. And we can take it even further. Find out more on our website. Precision Paintball Mobile Gaming Unit. A party on wheels like no other.
Pain and immobility take you away from everything you love to do. That's why at Pam Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Georgetown, our focus is to rebuild your life by providing high-quality, post-acute care to those who suffered from serious injuries or illness. With state-of-the-art facilities, advanced robotics, highly trained professionals, and the highest level of rehabilitation care. It's all about gains. Gain your movement, gain your independence, gain your life back. Pam Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Georgetown.
6:53 a.m. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. President Biden will return to Delaware to spend some time at his North Shore's home. Biden's visiting as an investigation into his family's foreign business dealings continue to be investigated by Congress. Earlier this week, House Republicans made public bank records showing approximately $20 million going from businesses to Biden family members. This is going to be the president's 8th trip to Rehoboth Beach this year.
In the Sandy Bray neighborhood off of Route 1 in Lewis, that is where neighbors say 35 small dogs were rescued from awful conditions. The dogs had issues with fleas, matted fur with their teeth. The Brandywine Valley SPCA says the dogs surviving these conditions is nothing less than a miracle. The house that they were in had no running water, no electricity, and neighbors around that house said they could smell the dogs from the street. Good news is some of the dogs that are being helped by the Brandywine Valley SPCA, they will be available for adoption as soon as this Sunday.
Fishing for Muscular Dystrophy is one nonprofit participating in the White Marlin Open to raise money for research on that disease. Also, the Maryland Food Bank, they wait at the scales for donations of big catches to take off to local food pantries. Over the last 15 years, the food bank has received 30,000 pounds of fish from the event.
Delaware State Police, looking to lend a helping hand ahead of the school year, once again will be hosting Operation Troopers Have Your Backpack. Now, this is a program that helps elementary school age children in need of backpacks, but that pack that they get, it's also filled with school supplies. Troopers are asking for donations, which you can take to any troop or Delaware State Police Federal Credit Union.
I love this. It's going to warm your heart, Matt. You can take your boys out for some fun today because it's National Sons and Daughters Day.
Yeah, Paige, I got 2 teenage boys, so they might be too cool for school to hang out with me. You just never know.
They are pretty cool.
They're unpredictable.
I've met them. They're pretty cool. Sorry, yeah. But celebrating sons and daughters on this day goes as far back as the 40s in an article from a Missouri newspaper.
Yeah, John F. Kennedy once said, quote, "Children are the most valuable resource and best hope for the future."
Oh, that's very sweet.
I tried that on my parents when I was a kid. I don't think it flew.
No, that's all right. Hey, you're pretty cool too. Maybe I'm just letting
thanks,
you know.
Paige.
Just letting you know that, of course. Hey, it's 6:56, Bob. Time for a quick look at our forecast before everyone heads out the door.
Yeah, Bob, one final check with First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey on what's looking to be a great day.
Yeah, guys, looking fantastic. The White Marlin Open ending with great weather today. And if you're out and about doing any outdoor activity outside, we're looking at gorgeous conditions. Take your lunch outside. Make sure you have that higher SPF sunscreen and just have fun. We're looking at temperatures warming through the 60s and 70s. We'll see sunshine this morning and then some clouds this afternoon, but I still think it's going to be very warm with a high around 86. A little cooler at the beaches. Here's your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. It's going to be a hot and humid weekend. We're looking at lower 90s both Saturday and Sunday. Can't rule out a stray shower Saturday, but for the most part, it's dry with sun and clouds. We could start to see storms increasing Monday and Tuesday, and that will cool us off into the mid to upper 80s. And then after that, it's smooth sailing Thursday into the following weekend as we see temperatures into the middle to upper 80s as we continue with temperatures pretty much about average for this time of year.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining us on Coast TV News Today.
Yeah, the Today Show's coming up next at 7 a.m.
And don't forget, we'll be back with Coast TV Midday. That's at 11, so stick with us.
Right, and for even more news and coverage you can count on, including the White Marlin Open, the activities going on this weekend, you can download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Just looking forward to just a great weekend with the weather, as Bob showed us. Everyone, have a great Friday morning.